African League. There is something called African League. There is something called Arabian League. There is something called SARC nations. SARC, South SARC nations. I believe it is South Asia, SAARC. Okay, I don't remember the full form. South Asia Association of Regional Cooperation. So, SARC nation. There is something called ASEAN region. Okay, that is Association of Southeast Asian Nation. There is something called NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. There is something called EU, European Union. There are so many unions. They have come in past 70, 80 years. What is the base of this union? There is something called United Nations. United Nations came into the picture in 1941 and officially it was declared in 1945. United Nations, which head office is in New York, United States. Means United Nations is the United States. So United Nations was considered as the first organization which came as a union of sub-countries. Prior to that, things were there, like Paris Peace Treaty or Red Cross Organization or Hague Convention, and those kind of things were there. The first organization which came into the picture as far as combination of countries are concerned, then it was like United Nations. Why I am saying like this? Because United Nations is considered as a root of all the organization came afterwards. Okay, because of United Nations, NATO came into the picture. Because of NATO, European Union came into the picture. Because of this, African League came into the picture. Arabian League came into the picture. And by here and there, ASEAN means Asia South, ASEAN means Association of Southeast Nations, something like that. ASEAN, where Burma onwards, all eastward companies they are together. Because of that, SARC nation was found, India and nearby all the countries, Bhutan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Pakistan, Maldives, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, like this. Okay, now what is the story of United Nations? United Nations, also called Allied Forces Nation. Allied Forces in the sense that in Second World War, the Axis forces, Second World War did not start with the combination of countries. Axis forces mean Japan, Italy, and Germany. Japan, Italy, and Germany, they were Axis forces. But it was nothing like they were united or something like that. Everyone had their own problem. Japan had problem that the Southeast Asia Pacific region, it was completely occupied by European, and this was completely undigestible to Japan. Japan is still suffocating. I'm not saying that much, but it is far better because wherever the Japan had problem, that was Philippines and this Indo-China region, that is now ASEAN region, and then kind of this region, the ASEAN region, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Brunei, and then this Singapore and this country that is ASEAN now, and then Philippines. This region was completely controlled by European and American people. That Japan had problem. Anyway, post World War II, that problem resolved and they become independent. Germany case was same. Now all around Germany, the countries they had big colony all around the globe, and Germany was nowhere. They were pressing on the Germany in an abstract fashion, in a logical fashion, and Germany blasted. Means if Germany was seeing Netherlands, then Dutch people they had Dutch East India, the Dutch that India, the that India. Same as kind of other countries also, same as France, same as Spain, Portugal, England, United States. It was like that Germany was feeling like from everywhere in the Europe, it was it was getting compressed and Germany blasted. Same thing with Italy also. Germany, in a fashion of United Kingdom, it also tried making colony somewhere in the Africa, like Namibia, part of Mozambique, Germany West, East Africa like Burundi, Rwanda, and Tanzania, but it was for very short period. German people are not known for making colony. This is their nature. So German people are known for their very high class technology, though that is they are known for, but they are not known for making colony. But all the neighboring country of the Germany, they were making colony here and there. Germany started getting it was getting a kind of suffocation and it blasted. Same thing happened with Italy. Italy is known for very high class technology. True. But Italy is not known for making colony. Italian people, they don't go anywhere and kind of catch anyone that you are my slave or you are my, this is not their job. Their job is to do development. This is what Italy is known as. Germany, they are also known for this only. They go for high class development, high class technology. Same as Japan also. But if around you the situation is becoming suffocating, what you would do? You will revolt only, right? This is what happened. Italy also tried capturing some region in Africa, like I believe Ethiopia and then nearby Djibouti and Somalia and Eritrea. This country, Italy also tried Libya, but for a very short duration. Okay, whatever it is, and this led to Second World War. Second World War, people say it started by Germany, Italy, and Japan. Wrong thing. If you completely cover someone, what he would do? If you completely cover someone from all round side, all four side, if you cover someone, what he would do? He will revolt only, right? And this is how, and people have started saying this is Axis power, and then the other countries, we now Germany, instead of making a colony around the globe, Germany started revolting around it only. Italy started revolting around it only. Japan started revolting around it only. An effect of Japan was seen in the China because Japan captured Manchurian region. Was trying to capture full China. Japan was trying to capture United States from this side, from the Pacific Ocean side. Japan captured full Indochina, French Indochina region, ASEAN region, full it captured till the Andaman Nicobar Island, full it captured because it considered that these people has to leave. Anyway, World War, when they started seeing that these countries are capturing their country rather than capturing Asia and South America and Africa and Australia and New Zealand and Oceania region, they started capturing the country who were capturing others. Germany started capturing kind of Denmark, Norway, Netherlands, Belgium, okay, France, and then Greece, these kind of countries who were involved in making colony. So they started capturing master only, not the slaves, master directly. Same Italy was doing, same Japan was doing. Okay, if that is because Japan made attack on the China, attack on the United States, this is what they start means eradicate the root cause only, problem is solved. Anyway, World War II was over, but it weakened this country. The countries which were highly affected by these three countries, they called themselves as Allied forces. And Allied forces, they were shaking with the Germany, Italy, and Japan. Still, the technology of Germany, Italy, and Japan, they are considered as the topmost technology. Still, okay, but the way they revolted, the other country who were kind of creating a control over the world, they started shaking. One of them was United States because of the Japan. One was United Kingdom because of Germany. One was France because of Italy and Germany. Okay, one was Russia because of Germany, and one was China because of Japan. Now these countries were called Allied forces because they were united against the Axis forces. War II was over, and Allied forces won it, but they learned a big lesson, and they one by one they left all their colonies. All became independent, and problem solved. But they understood that this problem can be if can happen tomorrow also. These countries would unite and they start bombing these countries France, England, America, China, and Russia. They started feeling, and they made a combination of nations called United Nations. America, America, it felt that it has the toughest problem from Japan. Japan, now South Korea. All South Korea missiles are now it is heading toward America. It can hit full America in minutes, and America cannot do anything because of the missile what South Korea is carrying. Those missiles are supposed to be the most powerful missile in the world. America cannot do any, I'm sorry, North Korea. America cannot do anything to the North Korea. They have anti-ballistic, anti-missile technology. If America drops a missile, they will cut it in the sky only. But their missile, America probably cannot cut it. So they knew this kind of problem would happen. If it happened one time, it will happen next time also. So they made a United Nation. Now, United Nation is a group of five countries called Allied Forces, and this is Russia, China, France, United Kingdom, England, and America. United Nations Organization head office is in is in New York, and it has six organs. It has six body. One is United Nations General Assembly. United Nations General Assembly. One is International Court of Justice. International Court of Justice. People know it in the Kulbhushan Jadhav case. Then one is United Nations Security Council. That is the main. The United Nations is United Nations Security Council. Fourth is Secretariat. This is the fourth stuff. There is fifth and sixth that we will read it out. So this is United Nations they found, and United Nations was found mainly to tackle any country whose head is coming up. Okay, any country, and by the time it becomes a belligerent, it becomes a revolted country, it becomes green to red, before that only calm it, pacify it. That is the idea. So they say that the motto of United Nations was to maintain the peace and harmony in the world. But idea was anyone raises its head, just hit it. So that the control of, I'm not saying control of these five countries will remain in the world. At least these five countries would not get hit. Problem is something happens in Asia, they will directly target to China. This is the tendency. Genghis Khan became the very powerful entity in Asia. He is considered as the biggest warrior, the toughest warrior in the world, in the new arena post the Gautam Buddha period, Genghis Khan. And if not Genghis Khan, if not his successor, then successor to successor, Kublai Khan, he controlled China. Japan, he tried to control China. Okay, same thing with the Germany, it tried to control United Kingdom and Russia and France. These are the countries which are very vulnerable for the attack, and they found United Nations. Anyway, we will see the features of United Nations. Okay, so United Nations to maintain the international peace and security. Why United Nations was formed and develop friendly relationship among nations. Okay, on equal terms and encourage international cooperation international cooperation. So trade and everything should happen nicely. The country which suffered maximum because of United Nations is India is India. Other countries they developed because of the United Nations fundamental, because of United Nations fundamental, democratic system came in the world. And under democratic system, these countries they developed, but India under democratic system it suffered a lot. From 1 rupee to $12, now $1 is 86 rupees. That much it suffered because of democratic system. The control over Indian subcontinent also is completely lost. There is no control over the country itself. What it will control over the Indian subcontinent. This country completely vanished because of United Nations, whatever it. But anyway, The six principal organ of United Nations are the Economic and Social Council, Economic and Social Council, United Nations General Assembly, United Nations Court of International Court of Justice, Secretariat, United Nations Security Council, and United Nations Trustship Council. So six council they made, and there are 192 nations by 2005. They were member of United Nations. United Nations Security Council, that is the main thing. United Nations Security Council, it does not have any army though, but if it feels that some country is getting its head up, then if it feel any threat, then it orders it states who are member of this United Nations. These five countries, what I said, they are permanent member of United Nations Security Council. It give permission to this country to hit that, simply to hit the head, so that it should not come up. Like Iraq Kuwait war. Iraq was raising its head and it started giving symbol as Iraq Kuwait war. It captured Kuwait, I believe, in 8 hour war only. In that sense, Kuwait under America bombed Iraq under United Nations Security Council fundamental. Then Libya 2011, Libya civil war started because of the atrocities or dictatorship of Gaddafi, Muammar Gaddafi, and in that sense, then France came into the picture because United Nations Security Council believed that Gaddafi will grow. It does not want any country to grow. If it grows, then these five countries will be vulnerable. That is the idea. Thanks God that it has not done anything to the North Korea, at least. Okay. Now, if this is the case, now general, what are who? Then there will be one member, one person who will be Secretary General, head of the United Nations, and they have given Nobel Peace Prize also to few of them. Okay, and who are they? The first one who became the Secretary General of United Nations was Gladwin Jeb. I believe he was from United Kingdom. From 1945 to 46, he was the head. Next was Lee. Tribe Lee. He was from Norway, and 1946 to 53, he was the head of United Nations. Then Dag Hammer Skjold. Okay, so okay, he was from 1953 to 61. He was from Sweden. And then Yu Thang from Burma, 1961 to 71. One came from Indian subcontinent from Burma, Yu Thang, 1961 to 71. 10 years. Kurt Waldheim from Austria, German origin, 1972 to 81. And then Javier Perez from Peru, and that Javier Perez de Cula, okay, looks like a Spanish or something like that. So he was from 1982 to 91. Looks like it's a 10-year term. This is how it looks like. Okay, then there was Butros Ghali. He was from Egypt, again Indian subcontinent. Butros Ghali, and he was from 1992 to 1996, 4 years only. Kofi Annan, the most known face of the United Nations, Kofi Annan, 1997 to 2006. Kofi Annan saw East Timor War, that was from Indonesia, and under his guidance only, East Timor War, which was fought by, I believe, by NATO or United Nations Security, all look similar, only United Nations Security Council, and it became an independent country. Kofi Annan played a major role there in East Timor, and he was awarded the Nobel Award, Nobel Peace Prize. Kofi Annan. He was from Ghana. Okay, then next one was Baki. Okay, Baki Mon. He was from South Korea, 2007 to 2016. Now it is Guterres. Antonio Guterres. He is from Portugal, 2017 onward. Okay, so this is the idea of a United Nations, or of unofficially United Nations Security Council, and it So it succeeded Red Cross organization and Hague Convention. These were happened to keep that peace only, and Paris Peace Conference. So those were the conference or organization. They were made to keep the peace around the globe. But now everything is replaced by United Nations Security. NATO is there, but the biggest is United Nations Security Council. If any attack is to be made on any country, then all five countries in the United Nations Security Council, all five permanent members, they have to sign there. If one of them is missing, then no problem. But if one of them use its veto power to oppose it, then attack cannot be made. All five has to agree, or someone can be absconding. But if someone opposes it, like America, it's used its veto power always in support of Israel. Russia used its veto power to always support India. That's why Indian citizens, Indian people, they always support Russia. Always. Whatever the condition is, they always support Russia because of Russia always saved India. Anyway, there are 10 also temporary member of United Nations Security Council. Then pro rata basis in they 10 countries they remain member of United Nations Security Council for 10 years, for 2 years. Every 2 years new 10 member comes into the picture. Out of 192 member of the United Nations, that was in 2005 data, it is 10 countries, they keep coming for 2 years in rotation period, member of United Nations. But five countries who founded the United Nations, they always remain the head of United Nations Security Council. I'm not saying it is bad organization, but certainly as far as economy is concerned, they are certainly not good for India, because India suffered a lot under this democratic style. But anyway, people who created it, they become from here to here. United Nations, United States, see the economic power of United States. Russia, China, France, England, all are developed countries. Okay. Anyway, so the idea is not to oppose something but grow on your own. If India opposes it, what it will get? Nothing. People who supported it, they got it. This proves that India has to work very hard.